He spent his whole life chasing a version of himself that the world would finally accept. He changed his voice, his friends, even his reflection. But when the world reminded him of who he really was, he learned the hardest truth of all. You can escape everyone except yourself. This is the story of Eli Daniels and the mirror he refused to face. In every big city, there's a man like Eli Daniels, well-spoken, educated, successful, but behind the polished smile, there's a secret war between who he is and who the world says he should be. Eli is a senior analyst at a financial firm in Chicago. He drives a German car, lives in a modern apartment, and dines with people who think racism ended decades ago. But beneath all that comfort is exhaustion. He's been performing his entire life. Eli grew up in Lakefield, an upper-class suburb where his family was one of only 3 black households. His parents worked tirelessly to fit in. His mother always said, "We work too hard to live like them. Don't embarrass us." So Eli adapted. He straightened his hair for yearbook photos. He laughed when classmates joked about the ghetto. When white girls said he was not like other black guys, he smiled, pretending it was a compliment. He didn't know he was slowly trading authenticity for approval. Now in his 30s, Eli's world looks perfect. A good job, a beautiful girlfriend, Madison, a marketing executive from a wealthy white family. They brunch on Sundays, take pictures that look like magazine covers. Madison tells friends, Eli's so driven. You can't even tell he grew up in a black neighborhood. He laughs, but each time she says it, something inside him tightens. Still, he ignores it. After all, this is what he wanted, right? Success, belonging, peace, until peace begins to crack. At work, Eli leads a major project. Months of data, long nights, perfection. It's the kind of project that wins promotions. But when presentation day comes, his manager, Ethan, cuts him off mid-sentence. Let's keep it simple. Ethan says, "You get too passionate sometimes, Eli. Just tone it down." He watches as Ethan repeats the same points Eli made, word for word, and the board applauds him. When promotions are announced, Ethan gets the position. Eli gets silence. The next morning, he overhears co-workers joking. He's good, but he's got a chip on his shoulder lately. Yeah, can't make everything about race. He realizes it never mattered how safe he tried to be. He was never going to be one of them. At home, Madison senses a change. He's quieter, distant, drinking more. When he tries to talk about what happened, she sighs. You're overthinking it. Not everything's about race, Eli. That night, he stares at the bathroom mirror, searching for the man he thought he became. The reflection stares back, tired, angry. He whispers to himself, "Who am I even trying to be?" The mirror offers no answer, just the face of a man trapped between 2 worlds. Weeks later, the pressure explodes. A client presentation goes wrong, not because of him, but because someone forgot to send him a key report. Ethan calls him aggressive during the meeting. By the end of the week, Eli is demoted. When he tells Madison, she says softly, "Maybe this is a chance for you to reconnect with your people." The words sting. He realizes she never really saw him, only the version that fit her world. He leaves her apartment at night and drives aimlessly through the city, ending up in a neighborhood he hasn't visited since childhood, the one his parents worked so hard to leave behind. The streets look smaller now. He stops outside a corner barbershop, the kind he used to avoid. Inside, laughter echoes. Old men debate politics. Kids run around with fresh cuts and big dreams. One of the barbers, Marcus, recognizes him. "Eli Daniels? Man, you used to live over on Sycamore. Ain't seen you in years." They talk. For the first time in a long time, Eli doesn't have to code switch, doesn't have to prove himself. He listens, really listens, to the rhythm, the warmth, the realness. When Marcus says, "Ain't nothing wrong with loving where you came from," Eli finally exhales. He takes a break from corporate life, starts consulting independently, mentoring black college students trying to break into finance. For the first time, he feels purpose. But healing isn't instant. Some nights, He still dreams of boardrooms, of laughter that wasn't meant for him. Sometimes he still wonders if he threw everything away. Then he remembers that night in front of the mirror, the man who didn't know himself, and he smiles because he's finally met him. Months later, Eli's invited to speak at a diversity panel. The irony isn't lost on him. He stands before a room of young professionals, black, white, everything in between, and says, "For years, I thought the goal was to be accepted, but the real goal is to accept yourself. If you spend your life shrinking to fit in, one day you'll wake up a stranger in your own skin." The room is silent. A few people nod. They understand. He leaves the stage and walks past a glass window. This time, his reflection doesn't look like a stranger. It looks like home. Eli Daniels is not one man. He's every person who's ever felt they had to hide their truth to be accepted. Every soul that learned too late that success means nothing if you lose yourself on the way there. You can change your clothes, your voice, your world, but never your reflection. And when you finally face it, you realize you were never the problem. The lie was, you can hide your pain from the world, but never from a mirror. Click on the video link to watch the next video. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel. See you on the next one.